My name's Hilary Jane. I'm a tattoo artist and multidisciplinary artist. And I do photography and embroideries, paintings, all sorts of stuff. Been doing that my whole life. So I started getting interested by the body modification culture when I was maybe like 14. Started getting to piercings and like drawing tattoo flash, and I was drawing sleeves on my friends in classes with Sharpies. I was giving them like full sleeves. It's like I was kind of like meant to do that. I was born in Sherbrooke. I grew up in the Eastern Townships. My parents got separated pretty much right after I was born, so I moved around a lot, like in the country, and then I guess at age like 3 or 4, that's when we got a place in the city. I've always had that sort of balance between city life and sort of like this upbeat, you know, community, tattoo life world, you know, traveling and stuff, and then having that sort of very like relaxed place in nature where I can just kind of like find myself and replenish my energies, you know. So school is extremely difficult for me on a social aspect and just being like around kids all the time. And I was just not good at it. I was constantly tutored, especially for math. I was good in geometry though, but apart from geometry and arts, there was like everything else. It was just terrible. So I guess maybe it's because I was just spending so much time like drawing, but at the same time it was like my escape from school. And then I was so terrible at school. They actually kicked me out my last year because I failed I think 2 consecutive years of math. Pretty much since I started drawing, I was always drawing female figures. I guess in a way it's kind of like a self-portrait, and she sort of followed me through my evolution, my growing process, and so yeah, I guess it's just sort of this subconscious like lady that sort of represents me and that kind of looks like me. Went into a tattoo shop with my mom, and the guy there was like really impressed with what I was doing, and I was 15, you know, I was like pretty young. And he told me, he's like, come back next week, like I really want to see your portfolio. And then he was like, yeah, like if you want to help me around the shop, like I can teach you how to tattoo. So it was fun, you know, and that's when I like really started tattooing more and doing the apprenticeship thing. And that I was traveling around a lot, you know, did guest spots in Europe and the States, and you know, I've been to Scandinavia a few times, really pretty up there. So yeah, it's allowed me to move around a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of people, they don't get to experience their purpose in their lives, you know, and that's really sad. That I wouldn't be following my sole purpose if I wasn't doing art. Like, I'd be gravely disconnected and unhappy, you know. I feel like I really need to share this, and I trust the process 100%. I know that's what I'm meant to do, and this is exactly where I'm supposed to be.